Hey, hey there. Hey there, friend. Stay Researched here, bringing you from Call of Duty Black Ops, Hangar 18, Search and Destroy. I'm fucking with you guys. What's up? What's up? So, yeah, Hangar 18 S&D on the PlayStation 3. And I do want to get something straight and clear here. Alright, now, there are two fundamental differences between the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. One, the PlayStation 3 connection is fucking atrocious. Not that the Xbox 360's isn't, but the PlayStation 3's is just more atrocious. And you'll find on PlayStation 3 that the playstyles are they're a lot different. Not that I don't see motion sensors galore on Xbox 360, but on the PlayStation 3, you fucking see a ton of them. There will be entire teams running motion sensor. And I'm a guy who just runs Ninja because I just prefer Ninja and Search. I don't like to hear my own footsteps. It's frustrating. And there's an example of the lag. I get killed around the corner. If I was able to show you guys the kill cam, it happens often on the PlayStation 3. So, anyway, this is I Hate My Team episode, so that should explain the end result. However, the final score that I had wasn't too terrible, but you can see here we've got some knife only use me blade clone babies on my team. So I'd like to thank the knife only community on YouTube for fucking destroying my experience on Black Ops on both consoles. You don't see this nearly as much on Xbox 360, but there were 2 or 3 guys on my team that were doing that. So, and I don't like to lose, and those guys weren't helping much. So, split screen knife onlys, guys. Does it get worse than that? Probably not. So, beyond that, real quick, touch up on some things. I will be moving, and to the residence that I'm moving to, I am unsure of the internet quality as it stands, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to force an upgrade over here at this new spot, or if I'm going to be stuck with their like 2 meg shit internet, which would result in me not wanting to play any fucking Call of Duty at all, and B, would really hinder my ability to upload videos. I've got a stack of videos sitting. You know, some good, some not so good, whatever. I got videos to upload, but I don't know how quickly I'll be able to do those. So this is just for warning you guys, which somewhat leads me into my next topic, which is I don't know if I should keep doing YouTube. Just, you know, let me know, and this kid gets down hard. Headset for the win. He could have had me multiple times if he wasn't trying to be cheeky. And he was cheeky and he got the fucking D. So, lesson learned for him. And, yeah, you know, I really do put a lot of time into this stuff. And, you know, I give it the old college try, but I'm not really making too much headway. And, I'm wondering if it's worth the wear, you know. Again, it's not about anything for me in particular, but it would be nice to watch your channel grow. At least you know you're doing something right. Maybe I'm just not entertaining. You know what? I don't know. I tell you this, I'm not going to adjust the way that I do this too much. You know, I do come from a different time in this YouTube thing, and it's definitely evolved, and maybe I am just, you know, maybe it's, you know, as, you know, survival of the fittest, you know, and maybe I am not the fittest for YouTube, but let me know, guys. Just, you know, if you can, just shoot a comment, dude, and tell me, you know, it's all good, you know. I know I'm not the best. There's a lot of great players out there, and I've always been the first to admit that. Ever since day one, ever since my very first video, ever since I started playing this game, I knew that I was not going to be the best that there was. Ugh. I'm sorry, I got to stop right there. Triple kill feed, dude. Game of Search. I mean, I'm not sniping, but still, that's kind of nasty. I'm not going to front. So. But yeah, you know, I don't know. at this point, you know, it's a lot of time invested. You know, I've become very involved, you know, in softball. I know it seems weird, and I know some of you guys don't even know that there was Guys League softball. But not only is there Guys League softball, but there's different classes of softball players for guys. And don't worry, I saw that guy in the window up top. I'm just trying to stay out of his way. But this, you know, there literally is a professional level for guys. And
Get ready for the next round.
yeah, you know, it's become a really fun hobby for me. It's something that gets me outside in the summer. Obviously, come winter, you know, hey Goldie, if you guys could find a, you know, a 5th or a 6th roster spot for a guy named Research for Modern Warfare 3, you know, I'd love to do that. You know, I'm not going to quit this game. I'm not going to quit playing, obviously. It's something I love to do. I've had thoughts of starting a new channel, and just to see if it does anything different. I've got the new channel up, actually, and I've got one of my better Search and Destroy games up on there, just kind of a re-upload thing, because I didn't want to short you guys. You know, I've got, like I said, I've got stacks of videos, and I want to make sure. This is stupid right here. I should have just... It sucks in a game where you make one bad decision like that, and it may end up costing you the game, and I think in this instance it did, because every round I stayed up, but we did okay, but... yeah, you know, so, you know, I don't know. I mean, just let me know if I should keep doing this. You know, it costs a lot of money, and, you know, I'm still going to have the equipment, obviously, but maybe I can flip it and make a buck or two on it, you know, who knows, but let me know. And, yeah, like I say, I'll probably I might even keep it, you know, just for, you know, competitive stuff later on, you know, that kind of thing, just so I've got, cap card to cap footy and stuff like that, so nobody's disputing like bitches and getting away with it. So, but yeah. So anyway, yep. And like I was talking about with softball, I'm sorry, I get sidetracked, but that's something I've been doing a lot of, and you know, it's a good hobby for me. It gets me out there. It's active. I think I've talked about it in other videos, but baseball was a passion of mine for a very long time, and a lot of people that, you know, don't go on to further successes with baseball typically end up playing, you know, league softball and stuff like that. And, to my dismay and surprise, there are some extremely talented players out there. And, you know, for my first season, I've been trying to make an impact, you know, and, you know, I've been doing okay. It's a big adjustment, but so, yeah. So I got that going on, and like I say, I'm moving, and I don't know about the internet quality over there, and it may be a little bit before I get established in another place and get decent internet, and then at that time, it's not official, but I will be joining the National Guard, and I don't know when boot would happen or anything like that, but that would be a 2-month leave of absence from everything for basic training, and go from there, you know. So let me know, guys. I love doing this. I love uploading videos, and you know, I'm willing to be flexible in what I discuss and what I talk about. If people want me to talk about gameplay more, so be it. The fact is I just feel like a lot of people that sub this channel are people that I know, and I know that they're already good players and don't need my advice on how to get better. But if I'm wrong and if I'm mistaken, please let me know. And this isn't me, by the way. I continually flip just so you guys have something to watch, but it's I mean, yeah, these kids are bad, but whatever. So yeah, let me know, and blah blah blah. But here we are. I think I'm sitting, is that 13-3? I think it's 13-3. It's hard to see on the preview screen here, but
defend the objective.
Yeah,
Enemy care package inbound.
I don't know, you know, yeah, life's changing for me, and everything's gonna be different. A year from now, I'll be very interested to see where I'm at. It's gonna be a really interesting year. I am excited about it. You know, I'll be upfront with you guys. You know, for a long time, man, I've been battling with. You know, I was diagnosed with major depression when I was at the University of Minnesota, for various reasons. You know, it could have been the breakup that I went through. It could have been already there, and it just wasn't showing itself until, you know, I dealt with kind of a traumatic situation. You know, it's hard to say, but, you know, I've been trying to deal with that and get myself back on my feet. You know, when I was in college and a full-time student, I was a straight A student. At this point in time, discounting my last semester or year at the University of Minnesota, which I don't consider to be my swan song. If it were, I had a 3.96 GPA,
Defend the objectives.
you know, and so on and so forth. And I'm not saying that to gloat. I'm just saying that, you know, I was kind of in a different place a few years back, and yeah, so, you know, things will be changing, and you know, I'll upload some more videos here on this channel. That's what I was talking about. Jesus, I get sidetracked. Yeah, I have a new channel. I have a new I had an upload on there. I didn't want to neglect this channel because obviously, you know, for those of you that do watch my videos regularly, I didn't want to short you guys. I didn't feel like that was right, so I've made a big effort to keep uploading on this channel. But I do have a new one because I do want to see what happens, and if maybe uploading on a different channel will be to my benefit, you know. So it's Minnesota Slick, or The Minnesota Slick is the channel. So the blah 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 YouTube.com, The Minnesota Slick. And if things go whatever, I may just end up just closing this deal down, keeping the research channel up, but kind of it as an archive versus anything else. And this fucker right here, unbelievable, pissed me off so much, dude. See, it's shit like that where, I mean, I could have clutched this. So, but yeah, you know, keep posted. I'll keep updating you guys as things go along here, and yeah. But yeah, I am blessed to have you guys watch my videos, and I'm glad to know all of you. So that is it. It is time for me to go. I must go to work now and sell mobile phones. So 20-4 and we lose. 10K lose. Love you guys. Research. Vámonos.